Previously on Blade Vortex Build Diary. There could be an option to drop Trinity and awaken fire damage. Eventually I'm planning to go into Omniscience. I cannot take Soul of Abrath unaffected by Burning Ground. This is an Elementalist, Forbidden Flame and Forbidden Flesh, the weapon, the Winter Weave, Hubris Circlet, this body armor, the amulet, and then this ring, boots, the belt, and then the gloves. I like these gloves. Like and subscribe.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
But what would happen if somebody unlocked 100% of the cerebral capacity?
100%?
Yes?
Why, hello there. It's me, Shiaxu. And it's Build Diary, episode 2. Yeah, Blade Vortex is great. But there's a lot of changes, a lot of stuff to talk about, to cover, and yep. I'm not awkward, you're awkward. What? We are no longer Trinity gamers, so Zoom Blade Vortex it is, because the build just goes. Even without any shrines, the build is incredibly fast, it's very nice to play, very satisfying, and now after acquiring Omniscience, it's just a breeze. As I always like to say, eventually good things happen, and it finally happened, so the build got like incredibly stronger. So now we have a lot of room to push for more damage, more speed. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to see the end result of this build, because even right now, like, yes, technically I'm at around like 100 exalts investment, but a lot of the stuff was not, like, it didn't cost me that much. Like, it's the value on the market, but I crafted myself pretty much everything, so it didn't cost me that much, you know? Like, Omniscience, that's 50 exalts, I dropped it myself. I got it! I got it! Yo! And a jewel! Oh my god! That's for free, literally just self-farmable. Although, well, I mean, it is pretty rare, but doable. And what I did was I adjusted my farming strategy so that my primary goal would be Searing Exarch kills, right? So I was boss rushing, and then on the side I had some Delamere spawning, and that was also pretty nice. And the build had no issues, even pre-Omniscience, right? So, yeah, it's free real estate. The build is not tanky, but it's not squishy either. It's what I call a short life expectancy build. It works, okay? Not perfect defense, but it's enough to play the game. I got to level 94, but going to level 95 seems a bit troublesome. Like, I get to 20, 30, 40% XP, and then I die from like a degen or some random one-shot. Fuck. See, that's why I need a headhunter. I would have block and I wouldn't die there. Headhunter gives juice in the defensive department, which I need in this build. It scales the damage pretty well, so it's perfect. I want it. It's gonna happen soon, probably tomorrow, maybe the day after. We'll see. But yeah, a lot of things have changed in the gear department as well, so let's take a look at that. So let's quickly go through each item slot and the links. So the weapon, nothing changed. Absolutely didn't do anything. I moved my Vortex in the weapon so that I can weapon swap into Sinvictus and then kill a few monsters, right? Get Rampage, weapon swap back, and Rampage. Rampage is good. And we have Vortex with Bone Chill, Ellie Weakness, Hex Touch, Arcane Surge, and Culling Strike. Then the helmet, so because it's Omniscience now, right? I am using Black Sun Crest with the Blade Vortex enchant. I will be working on getting +1 power charge on this one, but it's a bit expensive. If I want good rolls with +1 power charge, I'm probably gonna have to make it myself, but we'll see what happens. Then I got this beautiful ring with +1 power charge and double essence attributes and mana on kill. Like, it's not necessary, but mana on kill actually is so good, so nice. But yeah, there's that. Then the other ring is % attributes, some cold damage to spells and attacks, Winter Weave. The body armor still didn't change. The only thing that changed was I recrafted the resistance craft into attributes to get more omniscience, right? I'm still trying to divine the explodey, It's better now, it's 29, but for the majority, like for pretty much all the footage that I have recorded, it was like 22, 23, maximum 24% chance to explode. And it's totally fine, right? So later when I can get an upgrade, elevated chance to explode with 35%, oh my god, it's gonna be even better. And so the plan, actually, I could mention this here. The plan is to drop the +1 curse, +1 active socketed skill jumps from Shaper influence, because it's the same amount of damage, since in my build I am crit capped without Assassin's Mark, so I don't really need it, and +1 would be better, right? Because it would be consistent, would be always there. And then I crafted a new pair of boots, still trying to divine it, but this is what I have right now. So it's elevated Tailwind with elevated unaffected by Ignite, and then I Ashling slammed it. Bada bang, bada boom. I mean, yeah, very good. Very nice. I was risky. I could have wasted a lot of money, but thankfully it worked, and I got the Onslaught on kill, which allows me to drop my Onslaught Flask, which I still haven't done yet, but I will do it soon. Especially if I go for Headhunter, I will lose this this jewel, which gives me phasing, so probably I will have to just use a phasing flask instead of this if I'm going for Headhunter. Speaking of the belt, so I crafted this bad boy. I took an essence mod on one belt that gives movement speed, and then dexterity, essence, right? I used a recombinator, and I had tier 3 strength. It got upgraded into tier 2. It's pretty good. I got a bit unlucky on the prefixes because I tried to get Redeemer Exile slammed, increased damage against shield enemies, or % call damage. It's pretty high chance to hit it, but of course I didn't. I decided to not waste exalts and not do suffixes cannot be changed reforged called, because that's something that I could do and guarantee the call damage, but I don't really need it right now. So yeah, this is the belt that I'm using right now. The gloves didn't change. I still like the gloves. It's almost perfect, but it's not. I could improve the implicits as well, but that's later. That's not important. It works as it is. Right, the main 6-link, so that changed a little bit. So now I'm using a level 20 Blade Vortex, but it's Val Blade Vortex, right? So that I can get the Val version, and +1 from the body armor makes it 21, so I don't really lose damage. And then I'm using Inspiration instead of Awakened added fire damage because I needed to fix my mana problems. And this does exactly that. Basically, I went from like 75 mana cost to 41, which is a lot better and a lot more manageable. Then Awakening KoE, Awaken Unleash, increase critical damage, and Power Charge on crit. Right, so this was the swap. Power Charge on crit and Inspiration instead of Awakened fire damage and Trinity. Because Trinity was actually kind of a bit inconsistent. I had a bit too much call damage and a bit too little fire damage, and I, yeah, just went for the easy, convenient play. Now I pretty much never run out of mana when I need it, so this feels a lot better. However, this is less damage, but it is what it is. And then we have Zealotry here. Leveling Awakened added fire damage to level 5, but that should be my guard skill. I guess, well, that would help to survive, but for now I'm just leveling this. And then we have Leap Slam with faster attacks. We have Arrogance, increased critical strikes for Herald Device. And then we have a level 5 Clarity, Petrified Blood, Frostblink, Assassin's Mark, Hatred. So Assassin's Mark, right, I will be removing this. And I have then 2 sockets, so I could add cast when damage taken and a guard skill, so that would help a lot in the defense department. I can do that pretty soon. Actually, I could do it now, but I want to get the Headhunter first probably, so I'm saving the monies because my body armor recraft will cost quite a bit. But anyway, the passive tree didn't really change much. Okay, well, it did change a little bit because I added these points right here. I added Unnatural Instinct, and here I see that the implicit is reduced effect of shock on you. Very good. That reminds me to mention that I got a bunch of jewels. So I have 15 here. I have 15 here. That's 30. That's 45. That's 60. 75. Then I have movement speed here. And I'm working on this as well to get me reduced effect of shock. Then I will have 1 left. Right, so then I get this one as well. With reduced effect of shock, and then I'm completely unaffected by shock all the time, and that would be really good because then I can change the flask and the mod on the flask to get something else like attack speed to go even faster with my leap slam, or I don't know, like something. Regen, I guess I could go for regen, the crafted thing, or avoid being stunned. Actually, yeah, that would be pretty good. Avoid being stunned would be pretty good. Oh, the shock effect reduction implicits on my jewels allow me to drop this one, Soul of Garakan, and then get Soul of Abrath, which gives me unaffected by burning ground and 10% movement speed while on burning ground. So, you know, that's just a straight up massive buff. I was worried a little bit about the 60% less duration of Ignite on you, but, well, literally didn't see a difference. Didn't really notice. So, it's fine. Yeah, just by the way, yeah. I added the 2 clusters with quick getaway and pressure points. It's very smooth, very nice. It's 10 additional movement speed, which is then scaled with action speed and tailwind. So it's more like 15% movement speed just from these 2 nodes. I did have to sacrifice a bit of AoE. As you can see, I'm not taking these nodes anymore. But it's really not noticeable. Like, of course it's better when you have better AoE, but this was like 2 radius. And I still have so much AoE, like my Ascendancy and stuff like that, right? The power charge scaling, this one, AoE per power charge, the staff nodes here that give AoE. Like, the AoE is definitely enough, and I'm using Awakened Ink AoE for my Blade Vortex, so it really is fine. Well, right, I don't have power charges right now, but yeah. It works, it's very fast, it's very nice. It's gonna get even better though, so enjoy the clips, and I'll catch you later in the next one when it gets even better. Anyway, stay awesome. Still no Delhi. Ooh, 7 years bad luck. Boggers. That's the first big card. So Essence, movement speed during any flask effect with tier 3 strength. And then Essence, dexterity with tier 3 strength as well. Bada bang, bada boom. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, so the suffixes... Shit, actually upgraded the strength. Okay, well, it's not gonna be cheap to fix the prefixes though, but, well, shit. Can I get unaffected by Ignite, please? Nope. Let's quickly... Bada bang, bada boom. Nice. Okay, yo, okay. See, I actually hit it. Nice. Elevated Tailwind. Okay, Orb of Dominance, bada bang, bada boom. Nice. Okay, second attempt. Yo, it actually feels like I'm playing a 50-50 game for once. Because usually these take so many times for me. We take Elevated, Effective Tailwind, and pop it on Elevated, unaffected by Ignite, on Fugitive Pair of Boots. And I get complete dumpster trash suffixes. Why? If the suffixes cannot be changed, it's still there after the slam, it's a brick, and I have to remake this pair of flutes, and I don't know, like, could take a lot of money. Please don't brick. Bada bang, bada boom. I mean, yeah, very good. Very nice. Nice. We got it. We got the best option because now I can drop my Onslaught Flask. Oh my god. So 3 good suffixes. Pop, pop. Let's go. Tier 1 Lightning, Tier 1 Suppression, Tier 2 Cold. Okay, that is... Open prefix? Yeah. That's something. That's something. Yep, that is an item. That is 2x. Nice, nice, nice. And I guess since I'm getting a new one, bada bang, bada boom. Again, 4 temples. Well, It's listed for 15 chaos, and he's asking, can you trade it for 30 chaos? Wait. What? Wait, why would... Are you sure? Sure you want to do this, these prefixes? The mana? If it is what he wants. Reforge. Alright. Keep prefix. Heal it again. But that's it. Go again. What? That we just witnessed a deletion of an Exalt. I am so confused. Oh my. Come on, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Bye.